part 2 of our brisket, barbecue beans on the pit, and barbecue sauce, and then our energy balls. So we ended yesterday, part 1, with me stating that I would do all the smoking today, which is Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. Well, I decided not to do that because I wanted to eat it for lunch. Our kids came over, or coming over. So let's go into the video. Let me show you what I did and how it ended up. Let's roll them. All right, so we're gonna smoke it today, the day that I was videotaping everything else. So we'll smoke it into the night. It'll smoke for probably, I want to go 5 to 6 hours, I believe, on the smoke. And then I will finish it in the oven, controlled, wrapped in tin foil, to go full 10 hours. Anyways, let me show you what I've done so far with the wood. So I started with let me show you what I use. I use I don't use charcoal to start the smoke. It's just a charred wood, something you can get at any of the big box stores. That's one of my metal pans for the smoker. So it's charred wood, and it's a hardwood. I use that, and then I use a propane torch to light it. Let's look at it right now. So it's just started. I just added some more wood to it, but we have a good, let's see if I can show you what's going on underneath here. My wife thinks I'm crazy since I touched fire. So anyways, ouch, that was hot. Anyways, so we have, you can kind of see in there, we do have some good coals going. You can probably hear it. So we're gonna let those coals get good and hot and really turn white. And then I'll start adding I have cherry, and then I have some sweet maple that we'll add into it. And then I also I need to go back to the barn and kind of see what else I have back there. All right, let's let this burn for a little bit. I'm gonna go work on the log splitter because we ran out of wood for the house. Let's let this keep burning. We'll talk in a bit. Okay, so I have my coals in there. It's smoking real good, no flame. That's why I need to get this get it shut off again. I have some water in there. Don't always like to put water in it, but I'm gonna put this nice heavy duty rack in the middle. That's gonna hold my baked beans. Baked beans here. Lid comes off. Okay, this isn't hot. This over here has hooks on it. That's where I used to hang some sausage on it. Took some of them off. All right, brisket there. I say brisket, it's our top, triple top. So we're gonna put this right on top of the baked beans. All right. It's probably about 7:30 p.m. Let's get this thing going. Hey, Clyde. See Clyde up there? Yeah. Smell those beans, but yeah. And brisket or triple top. Okay. Ears turn low. Who's more important, the dog or me? No. Pretty dog. He said he's more important. Way to go, Clyde. Watch this for us. All right, Ron Brignac. We're gonna let this smoke. We'll check it for the next 4 to 6 hours. So sometimes between around 1 o'clock, I'll take it off, and then we'll put it in the oven to continue from there. Let's check back a little bit. Okay, I told you earlier that we're gonna work on our barbecue sauce, and now we're back inside it. FYI, I did not finish on the log splitter, if you wanted to know about that. Okay, so we have 4 onions, actually 3 onions. I have my 4th onion over there. They're going in. I have some grease that's hot, and we're getting ready to saute these onions. Okay, I have 1 more to put in. Yeah, she knows that I'm not the neatest person here. So, hope I don't make a mess here. Mixing that up. As soon as these saute, we'll add this together and we'll let it simmer for about 2 hours or so on low, and it'll be good to go. Then I save the ketchup bottles. I'll let it cool, then I'll put them back in ketchup bottles, and that's how we'll dispense it, keep that in the fridge. All right. End of the day, day's getting long. We'll show you this in just a minute after I add everything. Okay, I think the onions are ready. Now we're going to add our mixture into this. We're going to let it simmer for a couple of hours. right, so me and Clyde's outside. Bonnie's over there too. I don't know if you can see her. All right, so the brisket's been on for about, I'd say, an hour and a half or so. So it's been at the cold smoke temperature that I'd like it to be at. So it's been under 200 degrees. So I just opened up the vents a little bit, top and bottom. It's going to allow a little bit more smoke to it, and it's going to start flaming up. I'm doing this to really start, I want to have some burnt ends, not totally burn it, but certainly get it to where it starts browning a little bit on the side, and also to heat up some of that fat so it can drip in. Let's just look at the meat. You can kind of see that or not. Anyway, so we have that cooking away. So we'll check at it. We'll check on it here in a little bit. Okay. It looks like she's glowing, huh, the way the light's hitting her. Anyways, all right, so it's 10 o'clock. I'm still in the same clothes as before, non-stop. Anyways, let's look at the barbecue sauce. That is our barbecue sauce. It's cooling down right now, so we'll let that. So that pot made, how many is that? 8 cups in that? A little more than 8 cups. Now I'm going to pour it into servable containers. Then I'm going to go downstairs, check on the smoke. I checked on it about an hour and a half ago. It's been another hour and a half. So I'm going to check on the meat on the pit. We'll see how it looks. Let's look at that now. Okay, I'm out here checking on the brisket. You can see I just took the lid off, so some of the smoke is gone out of it. Look, we got some ducks up here. You see these ducks? Right. We got Clyde over here. Back up, buddy. Hey. They were just howling at the coyotes. All right, so what I'm going to do is crank up the fire a little bit. And you can see here, let's look underneath it. Clyde, I'm walking around it because Clyde is looking. So we have the fat just really rendering some and dripping down to the beans. It's not getting too hot where I can burn in the beans, so that's good. So what I'm going to do is open up the vent. Got that going. Let's open this up down here. It's been on here for about 3 hours now. You can see some of the juices starting to come out of it. And let's put this lid back on it. We're a little above 200 is where we were just a moment ago. Let's open this up. Let's get some air flowing. I think the fat is really dripping into the beans. That's what I like. Haven't been able to look at the beans yet. I'll have to do that by taking the lid off, taking the brisket off, and then the beans will be underneath it. But all right, Ron Brignac. Well, you know who I am. Anyways, let's check it here in a little bit. All right, it's been 4 hours and 15 minutes, so it's about 11:45. So I'm getting kind of tired, so ready to call it quits for the night. Well, let's check the meat, see how it looks. So a little smoke still coming out. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Yeah, we still got some smoke coming up. Temperature is, let me see what the temperature looks like. We got someone coming from out there. Can you see that? There you come. You heard me out here, huh? I heard you out there. Hey, buddy. Hey, you're doing good, huh? Yeah. All right, buddy. Let me check the brisket. Let's see what the temperature looks like. Okay, so you saw Clyde just now, so Sherry came and got Clyde, moved him away so I can take the meat off. It's been 4 hours on the smoke, 4 hours and 15 minutes. I think we have enough smoke on. I'm going to put it in the oven, let it smoke to about another 8 or 9 hours, about at 275. All right, let's take it off the pit. Right. Got this coming off. See how that looks? All right. Just took the meat off. Let's look at those beans now. Set that down there. All right, so that is going to be hot. Need to get some gloves. All right, so the meat is off. Time to take the beans off. There, let's see how that looks.
Beautiful.
All right, we've got the beans in here now. Brisket's in. Looks like that's looking good. There's that fat that we had left on it. A little brownness, I like it, but it's gonna be real tender on the inside. Let's cover this up, put it in the oven for a few hours. The beans, they're looking real good. All right. All right, put the brisket on little trays here. Put some water, put about 1.5 cups of water in here. We'll check that. I might add a little bit more once I get it in there. Cover it with tin foil. Fat's just kind of sitting in there. It's not gonna hurt anything. Anyway, so we're about ready to put this in the oven. Okay, so I have the heavy duty tin foil all the way around. Moisture's in it, so it could easily hit the top and run to the edges. So I am gonna seal the edges like this. Otherwise it could hit this and run out and drip into the oven. So I'm gonna seal that the best I can, kind of push it down so it falls right back into it. See how that falls right back into the pan after it hits the top? All right. So I think we're good there, all the way around. All right, in the oven. Going in at midnight. It's gonna be 275 here shortly. Let's just look at that beans. We got the multicolored beans here. We got the bacon inside. All right. Okay, brisket's in the oven. I think it has a good smoke to it. The beans look great. I'm gonna set them up, cover them, put them in the refrigerator, and then we're good to go. So I don't think I'll be up again tonight till the morning. Okay, so we put the brisket in last night at midnight. And so I checked it at 3 o'clock. I still had some more time to go. The water was doing fine at 3. I took it out of the oven about 45 minutes ago. So we still have the water still in the pan. And so this really did a great job. So I like the outside. It has a nice little burnt edge on it. And let's just see how that, so it's been sitting a little bit. Let's just see how this looks. There it is, just falling apart. So this is a tri-tip. It has a wave of the meat, the grain is spun like this. So this one I'm gonna have to cut like this. Like this. You never want to cut with the grain or it'll be kind of tough. But you can see here how it's just kind of pulling apart. Now the best thing is, let's just try it. Very tender, and you can taste the rub. I like that. All right, these are just scraps of fat that we had in there. And the other one, I would suspect, oh, look, it's falling apart, just trying to pick it up. There you go. Awesome, so, and let me see. So I'm getting a cue there from my wife there. Let's get some more slicing going here. And I need a sharper knife here. It's just kind of cutting that up there. And let's just see here. There it is right there. I think she said she wants a piece. All right, so we have biscuits in the oven. They're going, homemade biscuits. Maybe I'll share that recipe with you. The energy balls came out great. And what else were we doing? The barbecue sauce. Okay, so I think we showed you the barbecue sauce last night. Here's the baked beans that we have. And then, there we go. So we'll let that cook up. We'll heat it up. Get some awesome beans and brisket. It's Ron Brignac, Sherry on camera. Thanks for joining us. And we got coffee made, biscuits in the oven. I think we're good. See y'all later. Thank you. Hey, thanks for watching. Sherry and I appreciate y'all watching our videos. We do a lot of things here on the farm, a lot of great things happening. Be sure to like our page, like us on Facebook, like us on YouTube, and just tell other people about us if they want some nice organically fed chicken, turkey, and pork raised on pasture. Ron Brignac and Sherry signing out. Thank you.